Yo, 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 what is going on? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We are back,
We are
y'all.
back, back,
We
back.
are back, back, back. I hope that you are going to be joining us tonight for some amazing conversations. We have a very special topic tonight. We just got off of, got past the day of love. So
Yay.
we are back this week. It's been a while since we've been on, so we're ready to get back to it. And give you guys a couple minutes just to get in here. Go ahead and share it out and let the world know that Pursuit of Forever is back live. I'm gonna
Yes.
go into the Facebook and share it out as well from my page. Join us, join us, join us. Come on in. And we're gonna get started in just a couple minutes. We are live. Where is into the page? What's going on? What's going on? What's
hmm
going on? Thank you guys for joining us.
Hope you guys are doing well. We cannot wait to talk to you.
We cannot wait to talk to you. We are live. That's the live video.
And if you're coming on, please share as well.
Yeah, please share it if you can. We'd greatly appreciate that. Please share. Let the world know that Pursuit of Forever is live. We are live. Join us. And say what up as you're coming in.
Yeah.
Say hello. Say hello as you're coming in. We would love to acknowledge our friends who are joining us from across the country. But come on, come on, come on, come on, come
Come
on.
on in.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We are here and we are ready to rock and
on in the
or
room.
roll. All right, I'm going to pan over just a tad bit. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Let us get it. Let me do it on the left side. Nope. And pull that out. All right, let's go. Where is my super suit? Make sure we're straight.
You're
And
good to go.
countdown.
Hi, everybody.
Hey,
I'm
and
Latoya.
I am Rajan, and this is the
Pursuit of
Forever
Forever
podcast.
podcast.
On this podcast, we recognize that forever is an aspiration, but to achieve it, we all need to do work and identify the steps that we are taking daily.
On this platform, we want to use our experience in love, marriage, and parenting, and much more to help you achieve long-lasting, meaningful relationships.
Disclaimer, we are not marriage counselors or experts in the field. Instead, we aim to share our experiences, insights, and truth. We hope that these conversations will help you to pursue a long-lasting and fulfilling relationship.
We believe that happy, fulfilling marriages are possible if you're willing to do the necessary work. So let's get to it.
All right, so the Pursuit of Forever podcast can now be listened to on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and more. We will be adding more spaces to find the pod in the near future, so stay tuned.
Remember, you can only watch the podcast on our official Pursuit of Forever pages, Facebook, YouTube, and soon Instagram, which we have Instagram as well as TikTok right now.
We do.
So make sure that you follow each page and keep up with each episode and provide feedback. We love engagement. And you can also find it by looking up Pursuit of Forever on each platform.
All right. Well, Well, thank y'all so much. We're gonna go ahead and get right to our first of all, thank you to everybody who's followed us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. As you know, as this show has become a little engine that could, we're slowly growing our following. So if you haven't already, please make sure that you go hit the like and subscribe button. And if you know of somebody who enjoys conversations about loving relationships and really just trying to get it right here in this modern world of society where relationship discussions have really been captured and owned by single people who aren't really enjoying their relationships. Please let them know there's some real people talking about real stuff. So make sure you follow us, Pursuit of Forever, everywhere except for on Twitter where it's Pursuit of the number 4 ever. All right. So let's check in. All right. So Toya, we'll start with you.
So we'll go with me this time since you went first the last time.
I did.
So, since the last time we've been here, it's been a lot of different things that have gone on. We went pretty much on our world tour. What the chiropractor
You got to tell them what
call
that
it.
means.
That means that we have been traveling for almost 30 days and away from work. And so did a lot of conferencing for work. Started out in New Orleans, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Great food, great people, great, time. We're able to do that together, which was awesome. Now that we're in the nonprofit community together, I think it's kind of cool that we also get to be able to travel together to conferences too. So it's always cool. We did that. We also went to a graduation for our daughter for the Air Force. It was really cool for me to be back there like 24 years later in the same spot watching my child graduate. Also very emotional for me to kind of even be back in that space and kind of, just bringing back all the memories and things like that of when I was younger and starting out life and adulting. Let's see. And in addition to that, what else?
Well, we also, so you mentioned went to San Antonio.
We did.
So we went to San Antonio, and then we went to
Gatlinburg for the relation trip with our people, gang.
Shout out to
friends.
gang.
We love you guys. Definitely was able to do that. I really look forward to that trip every year and being able to spend time with them and you. I kind of feel like just the beginning of our year just starts off right when we do all those things. So what about you?
Well, I was at the same place as you were, LaToya.
I mean, you were there.
But I mean, I will say, just a few things that she didn't really. So I'll sort of dig a little bit deeper into the things that she already mentioned. She mentioned New Orleans. Actually, the last pod that we did, we were in New Orleans, in our hotel room in New Orleans doing that episode of Pursuit of Forever. And then, we wanted to do the episode while we were in Tennessee, but the Wi-Fi was awful in the cabin. So it would have been like really bad optically and sonically. So we just decided to save y'all the trouble and headache of trying to figure out what we were saying between
if it even would have
loaded up. So we skipped that one. But while we were in San Antonio, we did a lot of cool things. I got to actually meet a couple friends that I've been friends with on Facebook for a while that I never actually met in person. Shout out to Xavier, as well as shout out to my guy Michael O. Wilson of the Sports Reports as Ordered podcast. Hopefully him and Lindsay are watching back there in San Antonio, Texas. It was a great opportunity to meet them. We saw the Alamo. We went to the Alamo.
In San Antonio.
We went to the Alamo, which is really small, very small. You would think that the Alamo is much bigger than it actually is, but it's like most things, it's probably smaller than you'd imagine it being. But we walked through it. Those who don't know, I'm like a history nut.
Yeah. I like history too, but I think I like it through your eyes as well too.
You like history through my eyes?
I love them through your eyes.
Oh my gosh, that is hysterical. So that was really dope. And then when we got to Gatlinburg, the first thing that we did was watch the Super Bowl.
Oh gosh, the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl. So I'm just gonna put a moment of silence there.
We still ride hard for our Niners.
Still
day,
bang
day.
bang Niner gang.
Bang bang all day every day. We were cheated out of that.
It was not the happiest day of my life.
Or
gotta
mine.
be honest with you.
I think also too we went against what we normally do. I kind of felt like, oh, it's not going to be good because of that in my mind.
Because we were watching it with other people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you felt that way. Did you feel that way?
On the inside?
Yeah, because of the things that transpired.
on the inside. I felt that
The
way.
inside
But
and outside for me. Oh, gosh.
so it was but shout out to my Niners. We made it.
Yeah.
Everybody didn't make it to the Super Bowl, so you
Yeah.
definitely gotta be grateful for the fact that we did make it. We had a great season. Shout out to Brock Purdy. Shout out to the entire team.
Yeah, man.
And I like our chances next year, but it sucks losing Super Bowls. We've had a really rough year.
Yeah.
With making it to championships with all of our teams, Somerville High School,
Yeah.
basketball and football.
But we made it.
the
Everybody
Miami
didn't make
Heat,
it. Everybody didn't make it, you know?
and just losing championship games is just terrible.
rough. It's rough.
But I said it to say, yeah, after that, we actually had an amazing relationship. Shout out to the entire gang.
Gang, gang.
We were outside. We were outside in Gatlinburg.
Gatlinburg
In those
streets.
Gatlinburg streets. We definitely had an amazing time. And just if I could,
Okay.
very briefly, so this is the second year in a row that we've done the relationship in Gatlinburg, and we've actually made it a tradition that on Valentine's Day the guys go down and get hey Tasha, what's going on?
Family.
It's a tradition that the guys on the morning of Valentine's Day, we get up, we go down to the local grocery store, which is they call Food City.
Food
Right, we
City?
go to Food City,
Love
and
Food
we
City.
get specialized bouquets made for the ladies. Well, last year when we went down to get the bouquets made, and there was this older lady that was in the florist area, and she was walking around, and we could tell she was really sad, and she was like crying. And this lady, I want to say this was an older white woman. She was probably in her late 70s, early 80s, if not older. And we were like, "What's wrong?" And she said that she was telling us that her husband had passed away in that year, and it was the first Valentine's Day that she had without her husband.
Yeah, that's hard.
And
she was at work.
and she was at work
Like,
on
gosh.
Valentine's Day, walking around. Her and her husband apparently owned some land in Gatlinburg. This is I think this is the first time having to work on Valentine's Day in a long time as well. So what we actually did, the four guys that was with us, me, my brother Ricardo, Jeff, and Tremaine. Shout out to the gang.
Gang.
We actually individually bought her flowers. So we bought roses and gave them to her,
Yeah.
just to brighten up her day. I said that to say that this year we went to the same store, and when we got to the store to get the flowers, she came out of the back and she said, "Are y'all my guys? Were y'all here last year?" So she remembered us.
Yeah.
So that was really a special
So
moment.
sweet.
And then we found out that she's actually not going to be at the store next year because she's moving, and she has cancer. So I'm praying for you, Miss Teresa. I don't
We
know if
love
you're
you,
watching
Miss
this podcast. I
Teresa.
highly doubt that you are. But I said it to say that lady really touched our heart as much as I feel like we may have touched hers.
Yeah.
So that was just lending to even today's topic of
topic.
making your partner feel special on special occasions. Just shout out to Miss Teresa and just the entire experience. It definitely made it special for me. So that after that we came back home and got back to life and have been doing
Yeah.
life things.
Yeah, starting this week for me.
Yeah.
Fully this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's that been for you getting back to work?
It's been great because I miss my team. And if I feel like the influx of customers haven't stopped, which is good because it makes my day go by fast. But it also is not great when you have like 500 emails to like catch up on because you haven't been at work for a month.
For sure.
So just, getting to it and getting her done.
All right.
What
get
about
it
you?
done.
How's it to be back?
Well, I even while I was gone, I was working. I had stuff.
Yeah.
I was still taking meetings.
I was
still had,
not doing that.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I was just because with my situation. Well, one, shout out to the team, shout out to Low Country Youth Services, the entire gang. They make sure that I don't have to be in person for as many things that I normally used to have to be. But I do have to, like, a lot of the behind the scenes stuff in terms of the grant writing, in terms of the administrative stuff that my assistant can't take care of. Shout out to Michelle. I still had to get those done. So I was doing a lot of stuff that I still needed to do to get it done, but I still took a lot of good time.
Yeah.
But getting back to it, being back at work wasn't so bad. I love what I do.
Yeah.
And I praise God that I have the opportunity to wake up and do something that I love to do every single day.
Yeah, you have the
And
blessing of being able to do that.
it's a tremendous blessing.
Yeah.
And so getting back to the schools, my kids missed me. So when I came back, the kids were like, "Tell us all about what you were doing." So I had to show them pictures and everything. Show them pictures of Tasha. Shout out to Airman Lewis, who graduated from basic training.
Yeah.
But it was great to be back at work. I'm really glad to
Yeah,
be back at work.
me too.
I love my job, and so when I'm not doing it, I feel like a part of me is not like
Yeah,
active.
it's missing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I get that.
all right. So if you are watching, make sure you tell us in the comment section what is something that you've done. Give us a highlight of your week for the past week. What is something that you've done that's brought you joy in the past week? Bonus points if you can say something that you've done in your relationship in the past week that brought you joy. And don't tell us that. We
Be
don't
mindful,
don't put that in
you know.
don't put that in the comment section.
We understand.
But other stuff, because we do have kids that watch this show as well.
And your
Hilarious.
kids probably are watching
Your
this
kids
as
may
well.
be watching
so,
this as
you know.
well. But we do keep it real here,
Yeah,
so
we do.
you know, do your thing. With that being said, let's get into our memes of the week.
Ooh.
I already have mine pulled up,
Of course.
so I'm gonna share mine first, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So for those who don't know, so we believe in using the power of social media for the good. And so what we like to do is use some of the time on the show to shine, you know, to shine a light on people who have really positive and uplifting posts regarding relationships. So we use our meme of the week and inspirational video of the week just to highlight the positives on the internet. So this one right here is by Meet the Freemans. Meet the Freemans is one of my favorite Twitter and Facebook follows. This is actually one, Toy actually put me onto these, the ones that are like multi-screen.
Yeah, I love
so
those.
this actually is a multi-screen one that goes on, but I'm just going to share the one screen because I thought it was really, really powerful. It says, one of the biggest problems in relationships these days is the reliance on perfect timing, tone, and words being said to not get triggered or defensive. This is an unrealistic expectation to have of one another if you plan to be together for decades. And
Wow.
here's why. Some recent videos of modeling marriage interactions went. Whatever. But not here's why.
You can go and check out the
It's an
Here's Why.
unrealistic expectation to have of each other if you plan to be together for decades. And so often, I love that because of the fact that so many times, like people, when we talk to a lot of couples,
Yeah.
they don't argue about the thing that was said. It's always about, well, you didn't say it in a way that I want you to say it.
Yeah.
Instead of actually trying to figure out what's at the heart of the message, it's all about the delivery of the message. And so the argument is less about, am I making a valid point that we can learn and grow from? Or do you just not like my delivery?
Yeah.
And we can work on delivery.
And
right?
delivery can be an issue.
Delivery's
Yeah,
important.
delivery can be a huge issue, especially kind of just going back to a previous show that we were talking about. Like for me, if the delivery is off, I'm already not really listening to what
Yeah.
you're relaying to me.
Yeah.
So that can be an issue, and I think, you know, that's something that can be worked on too.
But I also think not turning it off because you don't like the delivery also works.
But yeah,
Right.
I think equally,
Yeah.
there could be a compromise.
All right, I'll give you a good example, right? So let's say I didn't bathe often.
Oh God.
I do bathe often for those who are watching.
Yeah, we
But
went
if I didn't
together.
bathe often, right?
Yeah.
And you were like, hey, babe, you stink.
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't have to say it like that. And I completely ignore the fact that I haven't been bathing. What you're expressing to me is that I'm not taking good hygienic care of myself.
Yeah.
And you'd like to see me smell better.
Yeah. Like
So
to see
I
you
can
do that.
ignore the fact that you're giving me information that could make our relationship better and our interactions better, but instead I don't like the way you said that, so
I don't
I'm
like
just
your
going to
delivery.
ignore you. So I think there's a way to pull out the thing that you need to like chew up the meat, spit out the bones
Yeah.
kind of thing. But I can also work. You can also work on your delivery.
Yeah.
So I could say
I think both can be true.
thank you for. I appreciate. I hear what you're saying. I need to bathe, but babe, can you say that a little bit better to me next time?
Yeah.
Right. So I that's sort of where I like. I sort of like that post a lot.
Yeah.
What were
I
your
like
thoughts?
that. I definitely think that just kind of discussing what's like an unrealistic expectation is important. Because I think we're so inundated by things that are not like positive. In relationships, and not just for us, but like TV, radio, movies, all the things. I feel like it's heavily like impacting just how like our children are being raised
Yeah.
and examples and things like that. I feel like there are more examples of what not to do that are out there
Yeah.
than examples of what, you know, maybe the best thing to do or a different way of doing things that may be beneficial to them. So yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I think it's super important to, you know, kind of talk about different ways of going about things
Okay.
instead of just one way.
I agree. I agree totally. All right, so let's go to yours. So yours is from Awaken Your Mind.
Awaken your mind.
Awaken Your Mind.
Yeah.
All right. And do you want to read yours?
Sure. So mine says life humbles you. As you grow old, you stop chasing the big things and start valuing the little things. Alone time, enough sleep, a good diet, long walks, and quality time with loved ones. Simplicity becomes the ultimate goal. So yeah, for me, I definitely have a big thing about like just prioritizing your health and prioritizing your well-being and things and people that have access to you. And I think too, just this right here just speaks about it all. And I don't think it really necessarily has to be like a time frame or an age for you.
Yeah.
When you're, a certain age, it becomes this thing. But I think as you age and as you get older, you realize more of what, priorities are in life.
Yeah.
And I think, that's why I picked this one. I really liked it. It spoke to me.
Okay.
What do you think?
I like it a lot. Just taking time to do the small things. Like you said, like it's so many times we make like life about these big, huge shifts. Actually, I see Tasha's watching. Samuel Bellamy, one thing he said, you don't want to make big shifts. You want to make small tweaks. And by doing small tweaks, you can actually make things better a lot quicker than you will just by, because if you make a big step, chances are that big step wasn't the easiest thing in the world to do, so it's harder to maintain. But if you make a small tweak, it's easier to maintain a small step. So I love that. Alone time, sleeping, dude.
Yeah.
I used to be bang bang, no sleep gang, but nah, I enjoy my sleep.
Me
Like
too.
if I could restructure one thing about my life, I would factor
Yeah.
in like naps during the day.
Yeah.
Like day naps would be
I
great.
miss that.
And then also long walks. I love going on walks when we go out of
we've-
town and stuff.
The older that we've gotten, I think we've begun to love that a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always loved the outdoors, because I'm a country girl, but I don't like bugs and all the things that are outdoors. But I do enjoy, I do enjoy a long walk, whether that's in the woods or on a trail or on the beach.
Right.
But yeah, I love that.
All right. Well, good job on your video
Well, thank you.
on your post.
Yours too, I
so
love it.
now let's talk about our videos of the week. And while I'm doing that, do you want to talk about? See, I see Tasha's comment.
Sure. Oh,
Go ahead.
so I can't see it. There we go. So Tasha said that her and Sam took a trip to Pigeon Forge with some friends and all the kids. It was a family trip and it was great. So that's cool. We were near Pigeon Forge.
We discovered
Tennessee.
Pigeon Forge on our way out.
Yeah.
I did not know the Pigeon Forge was Myrtle Beach. I had
In
no
the
idea.
mountains.
No one told us.
Yeah.
We had no idea.
I also think that's kind of cool that, that ends up being a thing in different areas for sure. That you kind of have areas that look exactly like other areas in the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that it looked like they just dropped Myrtle Beach in the middle of the mountains.
Which was crazy to me.
Yeah, that was insane to me.
It's crazy to me. And not with any of like don't do slides here. Things that could, shoot you off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Like they just are all out like, oh yeah. So
no.
yeah, we're going to definitely check that out. We saw it
Yeah.
on the way out for
We
sure.
said next
had no idea it was there.
We said next year's trip we're gonna go and dip out in Pigeon Forge, do Pigeon Forge
One of
for
the
a
days,
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
that's gonna be fire. All right, now for our videos of the week.
And let us know if you cannot hear this, guys,
All right.
on your end.
So we're gonna start with Toya's video of the week. Full screen it and go.
Audio.
Oh, I just muted it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me unmute it then. Let me pause.
There are words, but, we like the sounds too.
All right, here we go.
Falling in love and remaining in love are not the same thing. And the problem is culture sold us a product that says fall in love, get married, have children, and live happily ever after. And for the rest of us, the reality is after you fall in love and after you get married and the honeymoon is over and everyone has gone home, now we look at ourselves in the mirror, we don't know how to stay in love. Because for the most part, falling in love is voluntary, but remaining in love is a decision. And usually in covenants or marriages, the first thing to leave is connection. And connection leaves because of busyness, because of growing families, because of taste buds changing emotionally, intellectually, or spiritually, and because of selfishness. And when connection leaves, commitment follows right after it. But what if someone taught us? What if our peers and our elders taught us that in order to remain in love, You have to first make a decision. You have to choose love. You have to choose your partner every single day. You have to choose effort. You have to choose kindness. You have to choose empathy. You have to choose to remain there and continue to work and continue to be connected with your partner. Because when connection leaves, commitment follows.
Well said. Well said.
Snaps.
I like that.
Ooh.
All right, what are your thoughts on that one, Beck?
So, gosh, lots of thoughts, but I'll try to limit them.
All right.
I really like the fact that he kind of went in and kind of gave us a little bit of game. I would say gave us, because this was information that I wish I was given before ever getting married. Just that, kind of just like the Lord, you know, your relationship with the Lord, you got to choose, you know, choose ye this day who you're going to follow. Every day you have to wake up and make that choice. Every day, sometimes every minute of the day, you have to choose that relationship, that person. And sometimes it's a little bit easier, you know, to make that choice when you're in the honeymoon phase and things like that. But every day is not going to be, you know, rainbows and butterflies and sunshine. You know, sometimes you have to, you know, sometimes choosing might be a little bit harder. It might be a little bit, you know, more compromise on your end. Sometimes it might be a, you know, a 30-day, you know, and a little bit higher on your side of the percentage.
Right.
And so for me, I kind of think that's something that's missing, you know, in the education when it comes to marriage or relationships and things like that. Being able to inform yourself and as well as the other person that, yeah, this is normal. If this, you know, feels like this, it's normal for you to have, you know, some days that aren't always perfect, but you still, you know, you choose to stay in it. You choose to make it work and put in the work and choose that person. And that's every single day.
Okay.
You know? Relationships are work.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
What about you? What'd you get from it?
Yeah, I mean, same thing, similarly to what you said. Sorry, I'm trying to get this video straight. Similarly to what you said, like I think like the idea, and again, when we talk to couples, a lot of times people look at us and they're like, "Oh, you guys just got it all together," and I'm like, "No, we don't.
Yeah.
We work on all kind of like there's so much that we're working on trying to become better versions of ourselves for each other.
Yeah.
But the thing that we do put at the center of everything is our relationship, is the marriage, is the friendship
Oh yeah.
that we have
Definitely.
inside of it. Like we laugh a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we genuinely love each other.
We
like each other.
yeah. Even when you get on my nerves, I like you.
I mean, yeah, same.
And like and trust me, we
You
get
get
on
on
each
my
other's
nerves
nerves a lot. But
Yeah.
but I do always, so a few things. One, it's always remembering that we're on the same team.
Yeah.
That if you say something that I may not like, that you're not saying it as an attack towards me. It's because you really think it's something for my betterment. And I think that's something in terms of staying in love, it's so key.
Yeah.
It's knowing that this person is fighting on the same side as I am. So when we have a disagreement, it's not that she's fighting against me. It's that we just disagree on this one part of the whole. So trying to even stay in that positive mindset. So yeah, I love that video. That was great.
Yeah, definitely.
That was great. I'm trying to get my video up now because I'm having problems. But I'm gonna try to get it rolling for y'all. I got you. So I'm gonna put it on the screen here. And if you're not already, like I said, make sure you're following our
Please, guys.
Pursuit of Forever. Okay, so I got that up, and let's see what we got here. Oh, go ahead. Play.
Okay, what's your most disappointing Christmas gift?
Oh,
Okay, what's your most disappointing Christmas gift story?
My husband and I have been together about 12 years now, and around the 3-year mark for Christmas, he bought me a set of non-stick pots and pans. And I was like, are you kidding me? And he's like, whoa, we need them for the house. And I was like, yeah, that's just stuff we need for the house. That's not a Christmas present. Like, you don't buy me stuff I need for the house. You buy me stuff I want. And he's like, oh, I don't know, we needed them. I'm like, all right, thank you, but like, don't do this again, because like, this is not what I'm looking for in a Christmas gift. And so the next year rolls around, and what did that man do? He bought me another set of pots and pans. I was like, we went over this last year. What are you doing? And he's like, well, the other ones weren't working well. And I'm like, this is not a present. He's improved, but those two were bad.
Okay,
so I like to pick videos that are like I like funny stuff.
That is
I like
funny.
so what I actually was trying to find, I could not find, which I'm actually going to get into, is I wanted to find a video about the awful gifts that men get for holidays.
They're out there.
Like, no,
I just remember
they're
those
not.
stories.
They're not. We are not telling our story, fellas.
Well, maybe somebody needs to tell it.
We are not telling our stories, fellas, and we got to tell our stories. Now, mind you, my wife has become a very good gift giver
Become.
over the years.
Wow. You
But
tried it.
but I will say it's not an easy thing to buy gifts for me. I know that.
You're different.
But I
Yeah.
will also say that if you're paying attention, buying gifts for anyone is not that hard if you pay attention to who they are, what they like, and what they pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
So I said that to say, but I just thought that was a funny video. There were lots of videos about the bad gifts that husbands got their wives. There were not a lot of videos about Father's Day.
The ties and the socks and all the things.
And the grills
Oh, wow.
and I like my grill. But I'm just saying, like, people buy men things for the house all the time. Buy a man a new lawnmower.
Oh, yeah. No.
Like, buy a man a new grill. You buy me, not you.
People.
Buying your spouse things to use to make everyone else's life better is not a gift for them. It's a gift for the house.
Yeah.
Which is one of the things that we're going to talk about. So that actually takes us right into our topic of the day, which is making your special person, your spouse, feel special on special days. Now, won't that be special?
It'll be so special.
It's going to be so special. All right, so let's start right there, babe. So for you, how do you feel about celebrating birthdays and holidays?
It's a celebration. I like celebrating in general. Like I really,
Yeah, you're a celebrator.
really enjoy the celebratory vibe.
You do.
Whether it's for me or for other people. Yeah, I love celebrations. I mean, I feel like you're the same. You had to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
to get there. So what about you? I mean,
Well-
how do you feel about celebrations?
I like celebrations. I actually enjoy I enjoy giving gifts. I enjoy special times. I haven't always been used to getting gifts.
Right.
So I sort of had an expectation, like I have an expectation that I'm just not gonna get anything most times. And I will say that in this marriage, you definitely have shifted that for me, and I'm really grateful for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for a long time I was not used to getting gifts at all. So it's like, okay, cool. Like my birthday comes, or Christmas comes, or Valentine's Day comes, and I'm gonna buy stuff for people. I'm gonna make sure everybody else has got this big smile on
Yeah,
their
taken
face,
care of.
and I might get like a T-shirt or like a tie, some ties, or some socks, or some drawers, like all stuff that I could have bought any other day of the year.
Shame.
But it is what it is. But I do enjoy the idea of it. I know there's a lot of people out there that's like, I don't celebrate holidays. What's different from this day to another day?
Yeah.
And my thing is always, yeah, I can celebrate my love every day, and I do celebrate my
Yeah.
love every day. But what I'm not gonna do is allow the people that I love to not feel my love on that day as well.
Absolutely,
And if everybody else is getting that special extra love, don't make sure my special person's getting that special extra
I
love.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think it's important to be able to give and receive, and on those days, I think it's even more important because you don't want that person to be without
Yeah,
a gift or anything when
Yeah.
everyone else around them is receiving.
for sure. What's your favorite holiday? I don't think I've asked you that before.
Oh gosh, well, it's
You
a
can
tie.
include your birthday in your holiday. Yeah,
It's
okay.
a tie.
All right.
It's a tie between my birthday and Christmas.
Because it's your birthday. What?
It's my birthday month.
No, I knew that one.
It's my birthday month,
It's that
y'all.
birthday month.
And I have made my friends adopt birthday months. Like my friends that are on here right now, everybody got a birthday month. Cause why? Cause it's special.
Birthday month.
Birthday month. You started that on me.
I did not
So-
start
yeah, you
birthday
did.
month on you. You
Yeah.
started. It's my
And
birthday
we're gonna
month.
keep on riding it out.
And I was like, no, today
no, you
is
didn't
your
say
birthday.
you didn't say no. You were like, yeah, guys, it's her birthday month.
Yeah, no,
And
I
I'm
just
like-
adopted it because that's what you said.
And it is, but it is. Like October is the month.
So how do you celebrate your birthday month?
Swiping the card, doing all the things that make me happy. It's the truth. Swipe.
I wish
swipe.
she was joking.
I'm not joking. Seriously, October is the month for me. I feel like December's your month too, but it's other stuff going on. Like it's Jesus' birthday. We celebrating Jesus' birthday in December, and then we also have the house birthdays.
Your
Like,
birthday's not in December.
I'm talking about you.
Oh, I don't get my whole birthday. I don't get the whole
That's
month.
what I'm saying. Why
I
you
barely
don't.
get the day of my
Stop
birthday.
the cap. You get. I'm saying I'm telling you the reason why you don't get the birthday month is because a bunch of
Oh,
other
because I'm
birthdays.
celebrating their other birthdays.
Yeah.
You're not celebrating nobody else's birthday.
Nobody else's birthday is in my month.
My granddaddy's birthday is your birthday.
I'm talking about in the house. In
Oh,
this
okay.
house, we have several
We have
people's
3
birthdays in this house.
December.
Yeah,
And
so-
Jesus.
and the Lord.
And the Lord.
So yeah, but back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely enjoy doing things. I mean, but I also came from not having that. You again started. You started the birthday month.
I did not start it. You
You
told me
did.
it was your birthday month, and I just acquiesced because I'm a good
I
husband.
just said it. You know, you got to speak things into reality. You know, you got to speak things into reality, and it became a reality. And look, guys. So
Look
definitely
at you having
look
a
at me,
birthday
guys.
month.
I have a
Look
birthday
at,
month.
look at God and what He's done
Look at
for
God.
you.
He
That's
is
hysterical.
amazing.
That is
You
hysterical.
know, hey, so yeah.
So that's your favorite. Your favorite
My
holiday is your
too.
birthday.
I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I think previously coming from the leaving corporate America, getting my own business, and not having to work for anybody, I just really enjoyed like being with my kids because they get out for school during Christmas and doing a lot of things with them, you know, prepping like all the things when they were younger. And so now that they're older, we just last year talked about going into the phase where our kids now will be coming home for Christmas, like from their
Right.
adult lives,
Right.
which will be really different for us this year. And God forbid they don't come home. I'm going to be very sad.
Yeah.
But it'll be different. So for me, that was my time to be able to do that. So what about you? What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday, my birthday.
Yeah.
My birthday's my favorite holiday,
Okay.
and it's because like my birthday is the only day that I dedicate to me.
Yeah.
And like I'm not giving to nobody. You know what I
Period.
mean? Like I'm very big on like I shared my birthday with Tasha's. Tasha's going away this year?
Yeah, you did. That was big of you.
Yeah.
But I mean, that also was a party. It was a party for you
We
as
had
well.
do we have it on Tasha's birthday? No, we had it.
We had the party
the
on
night
your
before.
birthday,
We
but
had
we
it on
had
my birthday?
we had your party on her party on the actual birthday. But we did your birthday. We celebrated your birthday before then.
Yeah.
We did.
But yeah, I didn't. Oh, see, look at what you started. Look what you started.
Yes, girl. Tell him. You want me to? I'm gonna tag him in
I'm
there.
about to have a birthday
Tag him
month.
in there. Tasha, tag him.
Swiping my card.
Swipe.
Sorry,
Not your
Sam.
card, Tasha. His card. Swipe his card.
Oh, see, see, here we go.
Swipe my card. It's my birthday month.
See, here we go.
Hello.
Anyway, but yeah, so like, I think that that definitely my birthday has been my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
But now as we're getting older, and like you said, the kids leaving and stuff, I'm definitely going to look forward to Christmas and everybody coming home and being together and being able to really like celebrate it as a family because we won't have all that time together like we normally would have
during the year.
So I'm definitely going to enjoy that. I mean, I'm going to enjoy them leaving. I'm
I know
enjoying
you
them
will.
leaving.
I won't.
But coming back for sure, like
Yeah.
that, it's the absence that makes the heart grow fonder.
I understand that, but I don't need my heart to be going through all that pain and stuff. So
Well, we
my
all right.
mama
We not in that
heart.
much pain.
But yeah, I will say one more thing too that I like that you started me with was the not working on your birthday.
Yeah, no.
Because I feel like when I was in the military, like I was just like, hey, we gotta work.
I didn't do
Or
it in the
before
military.
I was working, it didn't really matter. It was like, oh, hey guys, thank you for coming. Good to see you. Today's my birthday. Oh my gosh, it's your birthday. Or someone notices. So I think that's really important too.
Yeah.
To have your day off because it's your day.
Yeah, like you give every other day to everybody else. Like there's got to be a time that's set aside for you
Yeah.
to just reflect on a full 365 around the sun.
Yeah.
The growth that you've made, the chances that you've taken, and the steps you made forward. And I could not do that on somebody's clock.
Absolutely. So you put that PTO in.
Yeah, so yeah, don't ask me to do anything on my birthday. Don't ask me to volunteer anywhere on my birthday. Don't ask me to be at a meeting on my birthday. Literally, the only person that could get me to do anything on my birthday was my daughter, Tasha. So
Yeah.
shout out to Tasha. Love you, babe.
Yeah. Well, shout out to you for being a great father and sharing your birthday.
Oh, thank you, babe.
Yeah.
You being a great wife. I appreciate you.
Well, thanks.
All right, so what have been your favorite birthday celebrations?
Oh gosh, I have a couple, but I would say right now in my mind, the one that is like the top that I can think of and remember, because I'm getting old, is was that last year? Gosh, I can't even remember. Was it last year? The year before last?
What do we do?
When we went to Vegas.
Vegas was
The year before last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I smoked that
My
birthday.
surprise birthday.
I smoked
It
that
was
birthday.
awesome. I went to go see Usher. It was great.
See how you just start with Usher. I smoked that entire birthday.
I'm just saying Usher. I'm just telling the people.
So I'm going to tell
That
y'all
wasn't
the
the
story.
only reason he smoked.
I'm going to tell y'all the story of Toya's birthday 2022
You got to make it fast.
as fast as I can.
Okay.
So I planned an entire vacation without her knowing anything.
You did.
I created cards with clues on
Oh
it.
my
So we're
gosh,
doing
yeah.
a scavenger hunt
I love that.
where literally all she knew is to pack.
Yeah.
She didn't know what she was packing for. She didn't know where she was packing to go. She didn't know. I just said, hey, pack a bag, put some stuff together. We might do something for your birthday.
Yeah, and
Now-
I definitely had questions.
Yes.
Like, what's the temperature going to be?
Right.
If you can't tell me where
I
we're
wish I
going.
had them pulled up. I wish I had them pulled up. If I'd have thought ahead, I would have had the clues pulled up.
Oh, yeah.
So I had each clue had a core. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties. Y'all know how Wi-Fi be tripping sometimes. Because kids. All right, cool. So sorry. So I got the answer to the first clue was that we were going to the airport to take a flight. She had no idea. So we go in, we get the flight. The answer, the second answer was that the flight was to Vegas. And then we got to Vegas, and then the third clue when we got to Vegas was that that Tony, her sister Tony, and my brother Javar were going to meet us in Vegas.
But that wasn't a clue, though.
I gave a clue for that.
I don't remember there being a clue
There
because
was
I
a
was
clue.
just surprised.
Right, it was a clue.
That they were there.
There was a clue. And you
Was the
didn't
clue
figure it
them
out.
actually showing up? Oh, I didn't get it right. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't get it right. But
That's okay.
the third clue was that that we would be going to see Javar and them. And then the last clue, the other clues, I can't remember what they were.
Yeah.
But the last clue was that we were going to see Usher.
Yeah.
And she knew nothing about any of it beforehand. So I smoked that birthday. Very proud of myself.
You did.
And if there was to be a Husband Hall of Fame, I think I'd get into the Husband Hall of Fame for that
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah. Hands
I think Alex sealed my gold jacket.
Gold jacket?
Yeah, the Hall of Famers.
That's the color.
Hall of
Okay.
Famers wear gold jackets.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you did. You did. That was an awesome birthday.
Yeah. That
It was
a good
great.
birthday.
I wasn't surprised that you guys kept that lie from me. You kind of
I didn't lie.
held it down,
I don't
My
lie.
sister full on had me thinking, she was like, what are you doing for your birthday? I'm going to be working. I'm going to be doing this. I knew something was going on, but I didn't know exactly what was going on. But yeah. She stopped talking to me. So I was like, something's happening because she can't lie to me.
Yeah.
So you
That
guys
was a
did-
great birthday, though.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Yeah. Thank you, babe.
Yeah, so what about you? What is your favorite birthday
My most
celebration so far?
my most I think all my birthdays are special for different
Yeah.
reasons. I really enjoyed what you did last year. In terms of the Cherokee trip,
Yeah.
Babyface concert,
Uh-huh.
and just being able to just be together in the
Yeah.
mountains. It put a lot of the things together that I really like. I love being in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought I'd be like a go to the mountains kind of person.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed Cherokee. The Babyface concert was flipping amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, the other stuff was pretty
Yeah.
cool too.
Yeah, I think it was awesome. That was a great trip. I did really good. I'm glad.
Yes, you did.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
You did.
Go me.
Yes, you did.
Go
All
me.
right. So,
Move on.
so just coming off of of that. So let's talk about sort of some do's and don'ts when you're talking about birthdays, special occasions. What are some things that people shouldn't do when trying to make a special occasion special for their spouse?
What I would say is don't do what you want to do. Don't do what you would want someone to do for you. Not meaning specifically like, I did this because I figured, I want somebody to do this for me. I mean specifically like what you would want someone to do for your birthday, what you would like to celebrate doing, how you like to celebrate doing. Don't do that for the other person.
Like if I enjoy bowling, don't take you bowling for your birthday.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't choose what you would like for someone else's birthday.
Yeah.
Like definitely take my my failures and don't do that. Even with gifts.
Your failures?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Even
know.
with gifts.
You want to talk about that one?
No, I don't
No,
know.
you got it. We
Which
got to
one are you
share.
talking about?
Whichever one you want.
I don't know. I'm just saying
Then
in
you
general.
said it's your failure, so you must
No, I'm
have
saying
something
in
in mind.
general. Well, you already brought up the gift situation about the gifts. Like I'll be like, oh yeah, I want to get this. I want to get this for your dad.
What
the
was
gifts
it?
crack up now because I feel like I'm gonna get your dad. Well, recently, for the last couple of years, I have been talking about getting like this teppanyaki grill because I was like, oh, he would love that. He would love that. So I'm like, I'm gonna get your dad this gift for. Stop looking like that.
I'm
This
just saying,
this grill.
I'm checking the.
Because he would like that. He would enjoy it. But then after speaking to the children, they're like, you want that. Like, he doesn't really want that. He
What would
doesn't
I do
use
with
the-
a teppanyaki?
He
grill?
doesn't use the grill. No, they literally like, well, mommy, like, you're the only person who's really using the grill. Like, he doesn't really use the grill. He may use the grill like 2 or 3 times out of the year to grill himself a steak. Like,
Yes.
you're the only person that uses the grill. And I was
Yes.
like, you know what? I'm going to get me a teppanyaki.
Get you a teppanyaki
For myself.
For yourself.
For the house, not for myself.
Right.
For,
No, but for the house,
yeah,
like do
but
that.
I would not
don't do
get
it
you
on my,
that.
on my day.
Yeah, I would not get you that. So
Yeah.
I didn't get you that.
All right.
But that's an example of a gift. I
Yeah.
can't think of anything else.
No, I think you're absolutely right. I
Yeah.
think you just nailed it. I think you definitely should. See, for me, like a don't is when you get a gift that it's obvious that you don't listen to the person
Yeah.
who you're getting the gift for.
Yeah, or you didn't
like,
think
like
about
you don't pay
anything.
attention. You didn't
Yeah.
really think about them. You just like, I'm gonna buy something, or like gift cards are not great gifts.
For some people, I guess maybe.
No, I actually watched the video. That was another TikTok I was going to use.
Oh.
Like when you buy a gift card,
Uh-huh.
you have to pay taxes on the gift card that you buy.
I mean, yeah, you
So it's
gotta
just-
buy the gift card.
But it's cheaper to just give them the money.
I mean, I guess it is.
It'd
That's
be
true.
easier to just give them the money. If you want them to have money to do this thing, then just give them the money.
Yeah.
Or just be like, oh, I want you to be able to spend whatever. So I'm going to take you on a shopping spree to this store.
Yeah.
Here's $200 while you're in the store. Supermarket, sweep it up.
Yeah.
Like I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, and you've done that.
Yeah,
You've
so
done that.
yeah, like that kind of thing. But like buying them a gift card, unless it's that person that like they just don't have time to shop,
Mm-hmm.
you'll find time. Like, hey, I just want you to know, like at your, like give them a regular card
Mm-hmm.
that says, when you're ready, this is $200 that's gonna go towards you spending what you want at this place
Mm-hmm.
of your choosing.
Yeah. I like that.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, and it puts a little bit more thought into it, I guess.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It does. So another thing that the person should not do is, again, you mentioned like don't buy, especially if you're buying for a woman, fellas, don't buy her something for the house.
Oh gosh, I mean, as your video said, like,
Yeah.
I mean, you've never done that.
No.
But I have asked for things like
Yes,
that.
you have.
Because I'm like, oh, I want that. Because I used to be like really into like different like cooking gadgets
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So I would ask. But if the person doesn't ask, don't do that. Or even if you do buy that, I would say don't do it for one of those reasons.
Or get
Or
that thing
those
because they
holidays.
asked for it, and then get them something else that's
Yeah.
specifically for them.
Or something that they can do for themselves.
like, that's
whether
why-
a spa
yeah.
card or, you know, hey, go get
Spa
your nails
cards.
done.
That is actually a really good gift card to buy, by the way.
That is an awesome
a
gift
spa
card.
gift card is a really good gift card to buy. If you're going to buy a gift card, buy something that they have to use to pamper themselves.
Yeah. Because I would find too sometimes, even with like the money thing, if you were to give me like, oh, hey, here's $1,000, like I would be like, okay, mommy, I need money. Hey, this person needs this. And I'm like, oh, the cash is gone. And I really haven't spent it on myself.
Yeah.
So I did see a video previously where it was like, the husband gave the wife like $1,000 and said, okay, hey, you got to spend this today.
Yeah.
And you need to spend it all on you.
Yeah.
You can't spend it on anybody else. So I think putting like stipulations and things like that and kind of making a day of it is something that
Yeah.
is a do and
Yeah.
not a don't.
I like that
Yeah.
idea. I like that idea. All right. So what I looked up is 50 ways to celebrate your love all year round, because you, as I mentioned earlier, you know, sometimes, you know, it's not about waiting for, you know, a holiday or a special occasion to do something special for the person that you love. Sometimes you can just go, you can make any day a holiday if you want. I forgot it was My Funny Valentine. Each day is Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, you like that rendition?
Yes.
That was dope, right? I killed that. Let's see, make it full screen so y'all can see the whole thing. All right, so this is from the website is lovehealgrow.com. I always like to cite my sources because I'm an educator at heart, and so that's a great place to find some information. And always, again, the power of the internet to do good things is always something worth highlighting. I'll make it a little bit larger so y'all can read it, because, you know, we is a little bit older here on the Pursuit of Forever podcast.
Just a little bit.
All right, so it says, do you Valentine's Day? I'm hearing more and more from couples who are over the corporate push and forced feeling of the holiday. Ring true for you? I also know couples who love the holiday. They share joy and connection over cards, flowers, and chocolates. If this works for you, that's awesome. I'm not one to turn down fresh flowers and a romantic meal. Whether you're planning on celebrating Valentine's Day this weekend or not, and whether you have been with your honey 30 days or 30 years, I'm guessing it's important to you to feel loved by your partner.
Yes.
Skipping down. Compile this list of 50 plus ways you can show your love throughout the year. You can follow this list and practice tips daily, or pick out some of your favorites. Even more fun, think of your own. And don't forget to add them in the comments. So as we go through these, I want you to put in the comment section what you think is the best one that you've heard so far. And if there's one that's not on here, add it to the comment section so we can try to add it to our games, and we'll talk about our favorites as well.
For sure, yeah. If it's definitely one that you've done that's not on the list, for sure, put that in the comments.
All right. So spending meaningful time together. So I think they broke it down into categories. Spending meaningful time together. These activities increase close. You want to read it?
Sure. Put on your song and dance in the living room. Give each other massages. Gaze into each other's eyes for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and notice what happens. Hold hands. Visit the place you met. Visit the place you were married. Change it up in the bedroom. You know, initiate sex in the morning or in the afternoon. Have a picnic in the park. Take out. Have a picnic at home by candlelight. Renew your vows, even in the privacy of your own home. Take a shower or bath together. Look at each other's photos or yearbooks and share stories about the past. Unplug for the night. No screen time. Discuss your fantasies. Make out like you used to.
Did you say meet at the bar or
Oh,
restaurant?
I didn't. Meet at the bar or restaurant as if it's your first date.
Word. So this is stuff,
that?
again, these are things that you can do on a day-to-day basis to sort of make any day like a special occasion. So my favorites that I saw were, I like the gaze into each other's eyes for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and notice what happens. I remember one time we were trying to get into like the no phones after a certain hour thing.
Yeah.
And we sort of did that. Like we, instead of like making it about anything that was sexual or anything like that,
Right.
we literally just like I think we just like sat and like looked at each other for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
And sort of like we had the music and we were just like sort of, and I thought that really did create like a sense of intimacy. I like that a lot. I thought that was really good. I'm big on I like the meet. I actually like. We've never done this, but I
We
like
haven't done that one.
meet at the bar or restaurant and act as if it's your first date. I think that's fly. That's
we
one
can
I'd like
try
to
it.
do that we've never done.
We can try that. We haven't done that one.
All right, you pick two.
So
One that
let's
we've
see.
done and one that we haven't done.
One that we've done. Definitely giving each other massages. And let's see. We've done takeout and had like a date at home, but we haven't done it by candlelight. So
Right.
I guess a portion of that we've done.
So adding candlelight then?
Maybe, I guess.
right,
If
we'll
that's
try
your
that.
vibe. Is that your vibe?
I mean, that's what you picked.
Oh, I'm just saying.
And of course, unplug for the night, no screen time allowed. Here for it.
Okay, Mr. Lewis.
Here for it.
You're here for it.
Here for it.
Okay.
All right. Other ones in there we do as well, but I'm not going to talk about those on this episode.
Oh,
All
my
right.
God.
I'm just saying. It feels like a holiday. I'm
Jesus.
just saying, it feels like a holiday.
All right.
Anyway, go on adventures. I'll read these ones. Go on adventures, exciting and experiencing new things gets our pleasure hormones going, reminding us of when we were falling in love. Plan and go on your dream vacation.
Check.
Go to an amusement park and ride roller coasters together. Go on a hike and talk about your dreams for the future. Take a road trip or go to your favorite place. Go wine tasting, beer tasting, go on a food tour. Book a hotel in your own town and stay for a night away. Go camping together. All right. So I will say that me and Toya have done all of these things except for
Two.
camping
2.
and the beer tasting,
The
wine
wine
tasting
tasting.
food tour. We've never gone camping.
Well, we almost did the beer tasting in New Orleans. We almost did if we actually had done the thing.
What thing?
The crawl. Remember the crawl?
Oh no,
didn't
but
do
we
the
didn't
crawl.
do it, so it doesn't count.
I said almost.
I said we didn't.
Well, I mean, we didn't, but we were close.
No, we
We were
weren't.
close on the
We
crawl.
weren't close.
I mean, I guess.
You know, we did beer crawl.
When did we do?
We beer crawled in New Orleans,
I just said.
but it wasn't the one.
We
It
didn't
was,
have-
No, remember? Because remember that night? So we were in New Orleans, and we were with Toya's coworkers, and I said, "What is a beer?" And they're like, "You go from bar to bar to bar, and you get drinks at
didn't
each
have-
bar."
I
we
mean, we
went
got
to 4
drinks.
bars.
But we didn't
I
do.
even started saying to
didn't-
Devin, "We're on a beer crawl."
But we weren't drinking beer, so technically we did not do a
We
beer
didn't do
or
a beer
wine
crawl.
tasting.
We did a bar crawl.
Okay, we could say we did a bar.
We did
crawl.
a bar crawl.
But that is not on the list. We
Bar
can make it on the
crawl.
list, guys.
We did it. I'm very proud of us.
So,
Jay,
yeah.
Jay, we did a bar crawl.
I'm done. The only thing we haven't done is camping, and I don't know if we're gonna do that
We're not gonna do camping.
because I don't like bugs.
We're not gonna go
y'all.
camping. But one of my favorite things that we've done of this list, of course, all of them are special in their own way.
Yeah.
But I have really enjoyed like going on hikes and talking about like dreams and for the future. Like
Mm-hmm.
one, well, I get really locked in when it comes to like the harder hikes, like when we did Stone Mountain.
Yeah,
Like-
but I feel like I needed water for that.
Yeah.
So like,
But next time we'll have water.
yeah, I think we should be.
Speaking of
prepared.
Jay just hopped on.
Hey,
Hopefully
Jay.
you feel better after our hike on the top of Stone Mountain.
All right,
But I
partner.
love finding when we go to like now we go to
Yeah.
cities. So we go to like when we go on road trips and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I will look and find out where the trails are in
Yeah.
the local area because I love just walking in nature. I never thought I'd be a walking nature
Mm-hmm. I
person.
love that. I love that that's changed about you.
Yeah, I love that. That's changed about me too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a part of my growth. But that's something I definitely did enjoy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that for sure. What about you?
Definitely like that. But like I said, that was just my childhood hiking in the woods, unattended.
That's not, it's not hiking if you just live there.
Stop. It is because it was uncharted territory. So don't try to like.
It was charted territory.
Stop.
There was charts for the territory.
I can't. Anyhow, I think my favorite would be
Semantic man.
very, very. Would probably be planning and going on not necessarily a dream vacation, but just any vacation.
Yeah.
So like really like planning
Toya
trips
loves
and
vacations.
doing. I do,
Yeah.
but I work hard, man,
You do
and you
work
work hard too. So I feel like why not? Enjoy that.
So right now, what is your dream vacation?
I don't really know. Like I used to know before, but I don't know now. I'm not sure yet. Specifically, a location that I would be my dream. I have a lot of things. I feel like it would be someplace tropical, but some of the places that I had on my list, like I saw they have like spiders and stuff. So
Every place has spiders.
I mean, like huge ones.
Every place has huge
It's
spiders.
a no for me, dog. If I see it,
That is hysterical.
It will turn into the worst vacation for me. So I don't know yet. What about you? What would be your dream vacation or
Right
dream
now?
vacation location?
Right now, my dream, I think my dream vacation right now is to go to like Nairobi.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I really want to go to the African continent,
Yeah, the
and
motherland.
I want to see for myself like Ghana,
Mm.
Kenya. I got a homeboy that lives in Ghana. Shout out to Freddie. I would love to see. I don't want to go to South Africa. Like I don't want to go and I don't. I know a lot of people like going and seeing the slave caves. You know, I don't want to see the gate. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
But I do want to see the beauty of Africa, and I want to dispel some negative thoughts in my mind about what the continent of Africa looks like. And I want to experience the beauty of my people.
Yeah.
Where my ancestors came from, and walk those grounds and feel that. Like I want to feel that. That's something I want to do before I die.
Yeah, I like that. I think even too, like something that would make that even better is kind of like doing like an ancestry test and kind of finding out like the.
Well, my daughter's already done an ancestry test, so I'm covered.
Don't make me. I have been laughing this whole episode. Stop. Jesus, help us.
My daughter's done an ancestry.
I'm
She's
not.
done 23.
Rajan, I'm talking.
Okay, go ahead, babe.
Figuring out specifically the locations that your ancestors are from so that you kind of can actually go and, maybe stand and put your feet, in the village or, be among those people. I think that would be something that's kind of cool. But
Yeah,
I mean, since your daughter has already done
done ancestry.
I think you should do it yourself.
I will. But I like to do that. That's something I
Yeah.
like to do.
I love that. Thanks for sharing.
And I see Tasha says, I know someone that is putting together a trip to Ghana. So might be something to look into.
Maybe.
I know I said I wanted to take this year off from vacationing trips so that we could save for a big trip.
Yeah.
But that's not going to happen this year. So
We already out
maybe
here.
next year.
We're just out here in these vacationing streets, man. And I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, I plan on taking a year off from taking trips just so we can plan a really big overseas vacation because we haven't done overseas together yet.
Not since we both got out. No.
We haven't done overseas together yet.
No.
We've done domestic. We've been to the Caribbean. We've done Mexico, but we have not done the Caribbean. I love to do Caribbean. I mean not Caribbean. Like Africa. I like to do Asia.
Yeah. I think that
Thailand.
would be nice. Yeah.
I like
For
to
sure.
visit Thailand. India. I like to visit India. Do something like that. Europe.
Yeah.
Even though I heard Europe is bad overrated.
I don't know. Maybe. But we'll do our research
Yeah, we'll do our
beforehand
research.
and figure out what's what.
All right. And then so lastly on here, sorry. So not lastly because they have a few more options. So share hobbies and activities. Again, these are ways to celebrate your love every day, not just on holidays. All right.
Yeah.
This is a great bonding time as well to invest in areas of our lives outside of the work and responsibilities.
Yeah, so
Toya.
we've kind of shared some of these. So cook with each other, coming up with maybe signing up for a cooking class, asking your person questions and showing interest in their favorite hobby, taking a walk or jog or run together. We used to work out together before in the past. So something like that, picking up a healthy habit.
Yeah.
Meditating together, reading a book together, discussing the characters of what you've learned, take a class together, painting, beer making, photography, coding, whatever interest you both share, gardening together, things like that. Yeah, those are good options.
What's your favorite one on that list?
I think surprisingly now it's become more of the healthier route. So the walking together, or meditating together, which is also a self-care thing. So yeah.
All right.
I think we've tried hey, I have tried hey, I read this book. I think you'd be we have our own
Yeah, we have our own,
lanes on what
books.
we
We
want
don't
to be
like the same
studying.
kind of
Yeah.
books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm more I like nonfiction. You like fiction.
I like self-help stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
True. I think my favorite one on this list would probably be take a walk, jog, or run together.
Yeah.
I think that'd be dope. Or ask questions to show interest in favorite hobby.
Wow.
I like to know.
You were so interested in my hobby?
Sure, why not? I love that.
I don't know why you chose that.
I love
because
that
you
so
don't
much.
Actually love
All right, well, do something for your partner.
Let's be honest.
Do something for your partner. Gifts, acts of service, little ways to show you
care.
care.
Yep.
All right, this is our bag right here. We about to kill this one. This is us.
Ooh.
Give me some over here.
So-
on the meeting and on the
I'm
meeting.
sorry.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Write them a love letter.
Uh-huh.
Plant their favorite flower and enjoy blooms throughout the year.
Ooh.
Make their favorite meal. Make them a playlist of songs that reminds you of them. Clean out the car. Bring them coffee and or breakfast in bed. Leave
Okay.
message in the steam on the mirror while they're showering from the inside. Pick up their favorite treat when you're grocery shopping. Send them an email with a sweet note or link to an article clip they would enjoy. Send them a romantic, sexy text. Give them a handmade card or gift. Frame a special photo or memento for their side of the bed. Draw them a bubble bath complete with candles, wine, and soothing music. Make their favorite dessert on their birthday.
Wow.
I already know my favorite from this, and it's not on this list.
I'm stuck on the shower one. I'm sorry.
From the inside. Anyway, so
Jesus.
what I'll say is all of these are very good, right? My favorite thing that I've done
Yeah, tell
that
us what your
I
favorite-
think fits under do something for your partner, gifts, acts of service, little things to show you care is the I Love You book.
Yeah.
The
It
I Love You
is,
Because book.
yeah.
So what I did was one year, and I don't remember why I did it. I can't remember why I did it. But I bought, you know how there's the little notebooks, the little red notebooks, right?
Yeah. Kind of like the size of like an index
It's
card.
like the size of an index card, like that. So literally, all we do with the book is you open the book, you write one reason that you love the person, and you leave it on their side of the bed. And then when she feels like it, she can write something in the book and put it on my side of the bed. And we just pass the book back and forth. And so now we have a book full of reasons why we love each other. That
Yeah.
we've been doing for like the last
How many years is it?
years now. It's been years.
been years.
We don't do it every day. It's
No.
just like every once in a while.
Yeah.
But you'll walk in and you'll see the notebook on your side of the bed and know that I wrote something new in it.
Yeah.
And vice versa. And I like that. I really
Yeah.
like
that. is the top, I think.
That was my favorite.
Yeah,
one.
based off of all of these for sure.
Even though all of those are really good.
They are great. And we've done some
We've
of
done
them.
a lot of them. But
Yeah.
that's and so another thing that we do that I like is like playlists, right?
Yeah.
So if I hear a song
Yeah.
that reminds me of our relationship, our love, I will send you a
Yeah.
song. I will send that song to you so
Yes.
you can listen to it at the same time that I'm listening to it or later on, just
Yeah.
knowing that I'm thinking about you.
And vice versa. I do the same. So if I hear a song and I'm like, oh, he would like that, then I send it to him.
You sent me a song today.
I did. Did you
what?
send it today?
Huh? Oh, okay.
send you a
She doesn't.
song.
She doesn't. Okay. I won't
I
share.
did send him a song
I won't
today.
share the song she sent today.
Nah,
It was
I
a good
mean,
song though.
We do have a playlist, so if you guys want to follow us on Apple,
On Apple Music,
Music, you can see
You
the
can
songs that
all
we,
the songs that we have in our playlist.
Yeah,
We have some really good playlists.
we do.
Follow
And
us
we
on
have
Apple
playlists
Music.
for all sorts of things. You
That's
know?
hysterical.
Bad days, good days.
Yeah.
and in between.
For sure. Let's see. Show up emotionally. You want to read it?
Yes. Show your appreciation and support. It's important to let your partners know they matter. So you can do things like thanking them for something simple they did, like taking out the trash or clearing the table, asking them to share their hopes, fears, listen with support and encouragement, encourage them to go after their dreams and support them in doing that.
Yeah.
Retelling, helping them retell their favorite story or asking them to retell their favorite story, spending time with them and getting to know the important people in their lives and why they hold them there. Celebrate what's important to each other. Anniversaries, children's birthdays, promotions at work, like you want to be their biggest supporter. Yeah. And that goes back to the next one, compliment each other, acknowledge when you are wrong and give them a genuine apology and forgive them. Ooh.
Makes it feel like a holiday when you forgive me.
Look.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. There's some good ones on there.
Yeah, I wouldn't ask nobody to retell me their favorite story though.
I don't know. It could be something like
I don't
about
like
someone's
hearing that same
childhood.
story.
It could be like a story about their childhood. So not necessarily like them retelling it because they retell everybody, but just like something, something that happened in their life that,
Yeah.
they.
Something that was important to them.
Yeah, for sure.
Word.
Yeah. I think that's what they mean. I don't think they mean like,
Tell me about the time that you.
remember that
Nah,
time.
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think it's one of those.
But yeah, no. So yeah, I think on this list, celebrate what's important to each other is really good on that. And I like compliment each other because I think that we in relationships sometimes you can get to this place where you feel like the person that you're with doesn't appreciate you fully.
Yeah, because you got them already.
Because you already got them. So
Yeah.
just giving them frequent compliments. I like that positive affirmation via word.
Yeah, and I think for me, super like asking them to share their hopes and fears. Definitely not necessarily the fears is what I would
I think
have
you share somebody's
asked.
fears.
But yeah, but not in that.
Toya's
I mean,
afraid
it's
of
frequent.
spiders.
not like that, but I mean, just in general, I feel like we hear a lot of, like talking about the future and things like that, but we don't necessarily have people being told, talk to them about what their fears are and things like that. So I think that that's, an important thing to interject in there. And then listening with support and encouragement goes a long way in general.
It
So
does.
definitely that goes to support and help the person. So definitely encouraging people to go after their dreams.
Yeah.
Because, you can only be your best together as a couple.
True.
You don't want to stop whoever you're with from, being able to go after what's important to them as well. So it should be important to you too.
All right. And that's the 50 that they have on there.
Yeah.
Again, it's on learnhealgrow.com. 50 ways to celebrate/show your love. I'm going to put this in the comment section so you guys can download it if you would like to check that out for yourself and make use of it.
Yeah.
I think it's really good information. And again, here at Pursuit of Forever, we want to make sure that, we are really giving you guys resources. It's not about us coming in and saying, hey, we know our marriage is so great and we know everything. And no, it's
This is what's working for us. So we want to share it with you.
things are working for us.
Yeah.
And like, we can never have too many resources. And I want to say again, like, I really do feel like people who are in loving, equally yoked relationships need to take back the conversation surrounding marriage, love, happiness, romance, because we got a lot of people talking about love in all the wrong ways. So, just shout out to, some couples that I know that are really pursuing happiness. Shout out to Tasha and Sam. I love you guys.
We love
Y'all are
y'all.
amazing. Shout out to Tiffany and Tremaine. I love y'all. Ton and Tiara, I love y'all. Sean and Delano, newly married. I love y'all.
Yes. And we also love you guys, all of you that are watching, whether that is right now or in the rewind.
Everybody. We love all of
Absolutely.
y'all. If you're watching and you're a couple that we love, like my auntie Carolyn and my uncle Freddie and my auntie Myron and my uncle Myron and my auntie Janice. Just some of my favorite couples, like just people that like really I look at and I'm like, they're gonna get there.
Yeah.
They got it. Or, like just aspirational, like my uncle Myron and auntie Janice, they've been married over 30 years
Yeah.
now. Like, that's amazing.
That's huge. Yeah.
Like, I want to get there, and I would love to hear from people who are in that. So we'll be bringing people on in the future, in the near future, to talk about their loves and sort of the things that they've been through. And Jay and
Yeah.
that's who. That's the ones. That's the ones.
We love you guys.
But we will be
man.
bringing
We
on
really love
couples
y'all.
to share their love stories and to talk about the highs and lows, because again, being in a marriage doesn't mean that every day is going to be perfect. But back to
Absolutely.
the video that you said,
Yeah.
it's about choosing each other despite the rest of the world and the things
Yeah.
that may go wrong,
Absolutely.
and saying, it's not all right now, but if we keep working towards it, we can get there.
Absolutely. If we both work together, we can get there.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I see you, Tasha. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Please.
She said, "We love you guys so much, man. We got to get a double date
We
on
need
the
to.
books. We got to do that.
Because if it's not on the
soon.
schedule, it's not
It ain't on the
happening.
schedule. It ain't gonna happen. You know that, just like I know that.
Busy.
All right, let me get our script back up so we can close this show.
And Thank
we
you
actually,
guys
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
much. Thank you guys so much for, supporting us and sharing and engaging. We always enjoy, our time with you.
Yeah.
I kind of get sad like every time like we get to this part because I'm like, dang, it went by fast.
It went by fast.
It goes by fast every time.
And shout out to everybody who, when I've been seeing you guys like out in these here streets, or like, yo, man, I check out the pod, so I know that everybody can't watch live.
Yeah.
But we got people who are listening on, Apple, Spotify,
Yeah.
Apple Music, Spotify,
YouTube,
Instagram. Like, y'all
all
are
the
watching, y'all are
things.
paying attention, y'all giving us positive feedback. A lot of stuff we can use. Actually, Miss Gwen from Dorchester County Democratic Party called me tonight and was like, tell your wife I love how she shows up on the podcast.
Well, thank
so,
you.
Shout out to Miss Gwen. Thank you. If you're watching, you already
Thank you.
know.
And thank you guys for sure for sharing and, letting us know if you're watching it live or on the replay. We appreciate you guys. We know those of you who watch live, like today, we got some of our friends who we know are working in these working streets,
Yep.
whether that is you out there, doing whatever it is in your life or, whatever it may be that happens on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
We don't, count it robbery that you guys chose to be with us today. So.
Indeed. And with that being said, that is our time for this week. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and sharing your thoughts and opinions and your feedback.
Yes, be sure to tune in next time when we discuss all things love, marriage, parenting, and more.
If you have questions or comments about this week's broadcast or something you'd like for us to discuss, please email us at pursuitofforever@gmail.com.
In the meantime, follow us on Facebook and Instagram under Pursuit of Forever and on X at Pursuit of 4, the number 4.
And be on the lookout for a special announcement about our upcoming couples retreats and workshops. We were telling you all about our most recent one in Gatlinburg with our relationship gang, which we will do every year as long as we can do them. But we're looking to add to do some couples retreats with other couples in the community and in the state and in the country to really dig deeper and talk about this relationship stuff.
So definitely in closing, guys, always remember,
Forever is worth the work. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Well, in 2 weeks, every 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Thank you.
Bye.